Oh my goodness, everybody. I just saw this picture online. What the hell? That's last Saturday's Collision taping. AEW Collision. Oh my God. The place is friggin' empty. Look at Edge sitting there. Look at the rated R superstar. You left the WWE for this? I hope Tony Khan gave you some good money, sir. You left the biggest wrestling company in the world to come work for this rinky-dink indie promotion. Look at this, y'all. The place is empty. This is embarrassing. Look at him standing there looking stupid. This man is used to being in front of thousands of people. That is ridiculous. What the hell? Man, if I lived in that state and I knew it was like that, I would go there and say, hey, can I come in? I know y'all like to have somebody in the seat somewhere. If you the cameraman, how you show the wrestling and not show there ain't nobody in the arena? What the heck? People at the ringside seats. If WWE see this, I know Vince McMahon is going to have Look at that, y'all. Oh, my goodness. That place is empty. AEW is dying. And you got people online like JD from New York and Solid Monster and what's his partner, Jesse, and the guy come on with Tuesday. See, these people trying to leave their jobs and they trying to make talking about the wrestling be a career. And they put all their hopes in the AEW. Sir, that looks bad. You quit your job to talk about the wrestling. This company might not be here. And all the stuff that you hear, they make a million excuses. Nobody in their right mind thought. Especially when NXT was pulling good numbers. See, the WWE can send talent down to NXT. AEW had 2 YouTube shows. They had the Friday Night Rampage, they had the Wednesday Night Dynamite. But then the network said that they wanted them to do something on Saturday. They should have said, hell no. Who's going to watch wrestling on Saturday? People want to go out there and get that freak on. But the WWE puts their premium live events on Saturday just to mess with AEW. Saturday Night Collision. But that's only once a month. One Saturday a month. Now you got college football to deal with. If Impact put on a pay-per-view, the UFC has fight night every Saturday. Or they have a pay-per-view. But look at this, y'all. The joint is empty. I mean, how can I don't care if you are A&W enthusiast, how can you back this? Tony Khan is booking the show for himself and for his hardcore audience. Well, that's his hardcore audience. You see sitting around ringside, where everybody else at. He's got to get people who don't normally watch wrestling to tune in. You can't get new viewers. You can't keep depending on the same old viewers. They're going to be there. You got to bring new talent in. If I was doing YouTube for money, I would do so many different things to appeal to different people. But because I'm not doing this for money, I do what I want to do. And that's why my shows are not big. Because I'm not doing what the people want me to do. I'm doing what I want to do. And when I start doing some of the things that they want me to do, business picks up. But I revert back to doing what I want to do and it slows back down. And that's the kind of rut we on. But I'm not trying to make money. This man is pouring money into this. Look at that, y'all. Damn. And I keep hearing stories about they offering buy one, get one free tickets for $10. But when they go to Chicago, they try to get $100 a ticket. And then they wind up giving them away for $40. I mean, it's sad. They get whooped by the WWE. They getting whooped. And somebody said they doing well in the UK. And this is their problem. They trying to appeal to the UK. They keep bringing all these Japanese wrestlers in we never heard of. Bringing these Australians. What did the Australians or WWE do? What Australian you know on the WWE that doing something? Seriously. You had to think about it. Then you already answered the question. The only person I could think of from Australia that was doing something, I'm trying to think, who's from Australia? Gotta be somebody. I know that they just let a woman go. Emma was from Australia. And I think it might be a couple of ladies on NXT from Australia. But you got all these people from Australia, all these people from Japan. The only reason they have a Japanese women's champion is because WWE has a Japanese women's champion. Because why would you let Shida be a 3-time champion? Shida not moving the seats, okay? She's not. But you got women with personality. And Chris Statlander is finally giving Willow Nightingale a title shot. You know they not gonna let Willow Nightingale beat Chris. Right? You know it. He's not gonna beat Statlander. She should, cause she got the personality to get you revved up and excited to watch a match. Chris Statlander don't have no pizzazz to it at all. Tony Khan don't realize we want people who we want to look up to and want to be like, and it's larger than life. And she's dull. Chris Statlander is dull. She was better when she had the alien gimmick. I said that in the video earlier. WWE is better with the women, but not much better. But they can get somebody to watch them. This place is empty. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Look at that, y'all. That is ridiculous. Nobody up there in the boxes. That's just ridiculous. And the fact that Tony Khan wanted to buck up on the WWE and complain, he goes sit there and say, "Oh, that's the first time that John Cena and The Undertaker ever been on a WWE program with less than a million viewers." Excuse me, what the hell? You got no viewers. Because their biggest show went against WWE's beginner show, training show, entry level show, B show. You understand what I'm saying? They went and challenged them on their night, and they got beat by over 330,000 people watching. 330,000. 330,000. That AEW's biggest show. Look at this, y'all. Another reason AEW is not getting no steam. The news you hear, it's either about CM Punk, who's no longer there, but the biggest star on the show is not Chris Jericho, who people sick of. It's not Sting. It's not the man you looking at, Adam Copeland. It's not Darby Allin. It's not MJF. Who's the biggest star? Who's the one that's in the news all day, every day? The owner, Tony Khan. Google Tony Khan. Type Tony Khan in YouTube and see how many times he come up on something. He's the owner who don't even wrestle is the most popular. Who's going to turn in the owner don't wrestle? Who's going to tune in to watch the owner? Seriously. When they talk about AEW, the first thing you hear Tony Khan is. When he do the media scrums after the pay-per-views, he's right there the whole time sitting at the table. And each wrestler come out, he sit right there. Tony Khan is the star of the show. And people are sick of him. They sick of him. They sick of him always trying to bring the Japanese people in. No storylines. Somebody show up and be on for 3 weeks in a row, and then you don't see him for 6 to 8 months. Where's Miro at? Where's Miro? Where are they? What are they doing with Wardlow? Nothing. He finally came back and still ain't doing nothing. MJF and Jay White, who cares? No good well Jay White not gonna beat MJF. Come on, man. They already got the next feud going. It's gonna be Wardlow. Come on now. Get around. Besides MJF, and Adam Copeland, who's the biggest star? 60-year-old Sting. Come on, AEW. Let's look at their stars. For real for a second. Who their stars? Diane Brown said he ain't doing nothing. John Moxley is out, but who cares? Let's take it up to who else they got? Kenny Omega, please. Afterthought. Who else they got? They got what's his name? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The guy do the giant swing. The Swiss Superman. I say Nolio, whatever his name is. I can't even think his name. Who cares? Don't nobody care about that man. He don't move no seats. Costello, Estinoli, whatever his name is. Who cares? All the people they got no stars. I don't understand. The Murder Hawk, he could be somebody. Miro could be somebody. Hobbs could be somebody. They got people, they not using them. What was the purpose of taking Keith Lee? He doing nothing. Ain't doing nothing. Poor Swerve. Swerve should have been the first black world champion at AEW. Instead, they got him in these stupid feuds. I don't think AEW, I don't know if they're going to make it, y'all. I hope they do. Like I said, Tony Khan father's a billionaire. They own the Jaguars and the t-shirt company. And then they own a soccer team or rugby, whatever they call football in the UK. They own the team over there. And I hope that that's enough money to keep this going, because this is ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. Look at that. That is ridiculous. All right, y'all. That's my timer. Let me know I'm going too far. We've gone too far. We have gone too far. If we want this to, we've gone too far. That's my timer. So let me get out of here. Like I said, the music might come back on. We'll see. It might come back on. Like I say, technical difficulties. Where you want to go up? Thank you. We're back. Sorry about that, y'all. I got a timer. Yep. When we get there 15 minutes, it automatically lets me know. So we went over the time. Make these videos too long. But come on, Tony Khan, man. Listen to the real fans, not just the fan that's going to be there. Y'all got to understand, fans are going to be there. When I was a young man, it used to be 5 to 8 million people that was watching the wrestling every week. WWE, I think Monday Night Raw got 1.5. SmackDown got 2.4 million. AEW is doing like 600,000 to 800,000. That show on Friday is doing like 250,000, 300,000. Collision is doing like 400,000. Y'all understand that in 1995 to 98, WCW and WWF, or WWE now, they were fighting over 12 million people. You had the 12 million people. If Raw get 2 million, that's a good thing. If AEW Dynamite on Wednesday get 900,000, that's considered a good thing. And you hoping that SmackDown on Fox go to at least get a 2.2 million. But God darn, Tony Khan, you gotta do better than this, man. I mean, if you were there, you saw this. The shame. The shame. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was the son of a millionaire, I would have went out there on the streets and I would have got some people and let them in for free. But this is ridiculous. I mean, I literally would have told somebody, you get a free hot dog and a soda. Just come fill the seat up so I don't look bad. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. All right, y'all. Minister Bubba Derek, and I'm out.